Holy cheese and crackers. It is the Gilded Age, episode 2 of season 3. I just watched it on the app. I have to comment. I'm really trying to do every episode this season. Whoever is watching this, thank you for my rantings, or listening to my rantings. As I always say, the costumes, the scenery, the acting, I don't even know where to ever begin, but let's talk about Gladys. I think she was the main focus, besides a few other side stories. Her and Miss Scott's stories were the main ones. Gladys, to me, this was her first love, Mr. Carlton, Billy Carlton, right? When you're 18 and it's your first love, of course you think everything's always going to work out perfectly. You're going to live happily ever after forever together. You're going to get married. But she's really never gone out with anybody or been in love before. And I think that is the issue of where it probably wasn't going to work out, because he is trying to make it in finance. He is a very shy person, and her dad and her mother are very intimidating, and they're a powerful family, and it wouldn't have worked out because he would always feel like he could measure up to her father. This is my opinion, of course. Trademark. No. He is trying to marry strategically. He wants to be able to take care of his wife and be in that class, the upper class of New York, and he's never going to measure up to the riches of her father, who's like a millionaire a million times over probably. And I feel like things like this still happen today, even though we don't have like such a class system, but we don't in the United States, where parents want their kids to marry well, to keep like the money in the family or to keep it going. But also it's the same struggle of where the kids want to marry for love, or who they want to marry, more than the strategery of it all. It's the curse of being in love too. So, okay. Gladys ran away to the Carlton's house in the night because she was so upset. And she's trying to show her independence from her mother too. We got that, right? I feel bad about how rude during the whole episode Mrs. Russell was to Billy Carlton's mother. Mrs. Carlton seemed very nice. She feels that the kids should be able to marry if they are in love and they want to be married. This thing is driving me crazy. Sorry, guys. I did not agree. I mean, it's part of her character of kind of being stuck up and thinking she's better than other people. But I didn't appreciate how rude she was to Mrs. Carlton a couple times. Now, the other thing, speaking of rude, Charles Fane, what the F? So cruel to his wife, so mean, and then bringing his mistress to their house. No, no. I want Aurora to, in the next couple episodes, stand up and take him for everything. She does not deserve that humiliation. And then, Mrs. Astor was just so cruel too when she found out about all this. The way they played that scene was excellent. I can imagine how the women on that street, the little hens, the gossip scene, are talking all about that. And it is not Aurora's fault that her husband cheated on her. It is not her fault that he has humiliated her. She did not deserve this. It is really upsetting. I still am not happy about Cynthia Nixon's, I'm the head of the house, you better listen to me attitude this season. She is still religious. And I know, she ate a lot of crow or a lot of crap from her sister in the past, but, she's just not like that to me, so I don't like it. But I feel that she does have her heart in the right place with the temperance movement. She's trying to help others because she thinks that alcohol can hurt people, and it can, but not everybody that drinks alcohol has a problem, and she doesn't get that. Just because she doesn't drink alcohol, she doesn't understand. And I get that. Okay. I'm still a little irritated at Larry Russell, because he doesn't think John is as smart as him just because he's a servant, but it's John's invention. So who's the smart one? Okay, you have connections because your dad's rich, okay? You have connections because you know people from Harvard or Yale or wherever the F you went. That's great, but like, he put the work in and he's the one that came up with the invention. So I'm glad that you took him to get a new suit. I hope it was because you're a good person, not because you just want to like trick him to think that you're supportive of him and then take his idea, because I see that this could go bad and I don't like it. All right, Peggy Scott. Okay, hello, Dr. Hot Ass. That doctor was so cute. They have got to kiss or go out or something this season. Like, this guy was a hunk, like a very handsome actor. I'm gonna have to look him up later, see what he's been in before, see what he's doing. I don't know who he is. This guy comes on the scene, super cute, tall, handsome, really, really hot guy. Thank you, Gilded Age, for having another hot guy come on. The casting's always amazing either way. Powerhouse actresses, Broadway actors and actresses, and then hot people. This show's got it, okay? Well, anyways, Dr. Hot Ass can visit me anytime and take my temperature, okay? You know what I'm saying? All right, anyway. Listen, I'm just in a goofy mood, sorry. All right, so I hope he comes back around somehow this season. They didn't really say that he was, but I just feel like it would suck if he just visited for this episode, because like, I think like she and him had some chemistry. They kind of wrote it that way, kind of a little bit of like flirty sparks, but not, because he had to be professional because he's a doctor kind of thing. But okay, I'm sorry, Larry Russell with Marion. She seems uncomfortable, and he kept trying to kiss her and she kept trying to not kiss him because she was uncomfortable, but he made her kiss him. I don't like that. I want her to feel ready to kiss him and to kiss him when she's ready. I don't like that he keeps trying to force this. And it's just like something as a woman that I'm kind of like sensitive about. So that's just me probably. It could be looked at as romantic or that he just really likes her or whatever. Great. But like, she needs to consent for me to feel like 100% comfy. But it's cute that they are shy and they haven't really kissed a lot, or they're not telling a lot of people about their relationship. But I think if you look at the end of the episode, that Mr. Russell knows they're probably like together, but not exactly. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Gladys's mom, Mrs. Russell, again. Is she just that she loves her daughter so much that she wants her to marry the Duke even though she doesn't love him and he's kind of gross? Or is it more of she wants to just be in control and pick who her kids choose so she's in control? That's the question. I don't know really where her heart is at, to be honest with you, because I can't tell what the motivation is. But she keeps like kind of telling half truths and being sneaky with her own husband about this. I don't like that either. If you guys know me, I don't like lying. I don't like cheating. I don't like anything that's like a half truth, like kind of telling the truth. Like, that's your husband and that's your daughter. Let's be like 100% here. They left me on a cliffhanger. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Scott, like the fact that they were surprised about Agnes's not being racist and being a rich white woman on 52nd Street. They wrote it really well, and I'm glad they brought that up again, because I think, unfortunately, even though the Scotts had a business and they had money, it was just the timing back then. People were just awful to people. And I'm glad that they're like teaching people that are watching it now at this age or at this time in history that it was still racist, even in New York City, a more progressive place with people of color. And I'm glad they keep inserting that into the show and that they have prominent roles and they do a great job. I'm glad Peggy didn't die. Okay, so that's what I was worried about. I was worried about, like, because she was sick on the first episode, that then we get to the second episode and she would end up dying before the parents got there to the house, or that she had like tuberculosis and it would be like really bad. Like, I didn't know where they were going to go with it. And I wonder if where they were going to go with it was showing how African Americans weren't treated the same. We call it health disparities here now. Or like a lot of people didn't have like enough money to go to the doctor, so they wouldn't get treated, or people die younger because they can't get access to health care, or because you're of color, you're not listened to as much by white doctors. Like, that's what I think they were trying to show. And I'm so glad that she didn't die off, because I was like, oh no, if they kill her, I will be like so upset, because she is a main character to me. And she's part of the the Van Ryn household. She's Marion's best friend. Like, you can't kill her. So thank God she's starting to get better now. Ugh, so many thoughts. I don't even know where else to begin. Just, Charles Fane is cruel and mean. Oh, I almost forgot. Mr. Adams, John Adams, he still loves Oscar. And he said, I'd do anything for you. And I was like, I love them. Can they please get back together and move in together and kiss? Please. I mean, I hope that today's episode was foreshadowing that they will get together, because they're so cute together. I know it's not appropriate back then to be gay, but like, they are, and they obviously care for each other. Oscar's going through a hard time, and they were foreshadowing something about Newport a couple times today. I hope that Miss Beaton pops up in Newport trying to gold dig somebody else and gets popped, okay? Tell me what you guys think. Leave your comments. Thank you for watching my crazy stream of consciousness, and keep me posted on your thoughts about this season on The Gilded Age Season 3. Thanks.